It's the Jackson RRT3 Pro. Want to hear what a pro guitar sounds like when an amateur plays it? I'm going to give you the chance to do that today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host Alan Barnes today. This Jackson, this lovely RRT3 Pro. I've had it for a few years. It's a 2014. I got it from Sam Ash. It was one of their floor models. It supposedly was scratch and dent, B stock. I couldn't find a mark on it. Plays like a dream. We're going to play it by itself. I'm going to let you hear it. I'm going to play it in a couple of tracks. I'm going to try to do some Ozzy in a track, but we all know how aggressive Ozzy and Black Sabbath are about their music on YouTube. So either you won't see that, or I'll cut it up in such a crazy way that I can sneak some of it in. We're going to get to playing this beast, but first, the data. Jackson branded gold tuners. This baby has got an ebony neck shark fin inlays, medium jumbo frets, alder body, maple neck, got the JB in the bridge and the 59 in the neck. It's a 2014. Obviously gold tune-o-matic bridge, string through the body construction, single volume, single tone, three-way toggle, pinstripes all over the front, and of course got the Randy Rhoads guitar strap there because I had to. Obviously crafted in Indonesia, multi-piece maple neck, but it is a set neck straight into the body, and look at that cutaway. Tons and tons of upper fret access. Now, one of the things that's kind of cool about this guitar, as you can see, the jack comes in this way. I've always played it standing up. I never really understood why it was there. It seemed kind of weird. But suddenly when I sat down with this thing and played it like this for the first time, that's why it's there. Because if the jack was right here, oh my goodness, that'd be a pain in the ass. Of course, you're going to want to hear this with high gain, but I know my audience. So first, I'll let you hear my clean tone. All right, now that we've gotten the clean out of the way, let's hear this thing rock. I'm going to play it in this very, very strange position. It feels flipping weird. Everything about where I normally play guitar has changed, which is going to make my ordinarily mediocre guitar be sub-mediocre. Just because we have to, I'll try and see if I can do this riff. It's funny how anybody grabs this guitar, they play that riff, but that riff in fact was played on a Les Paul. One thing that's a little different about this guitar, the 2014 model, versus what they're currently doing, is currently they're putting the Duncan distortion in the bridge and the neck pickup. But this you hear is a 2014, and way back when, they put a JB and a 59. Exact same pickups in two different guitars, sound completely different. Now, one of the cool things about this, obviously, the design here, is you can get all the way up in there. You can go way, way up to the top or the bottom. You can go shoulder deep in this old gal. Aww. And I don't know why I put it that way, but you know what I'm saying. Middle position. Now, one of the reasons that I thought that I didn't like the Duncan distortions in this, it's got a maple neck, and instead of a maple board, it's got an ebony board. So it's really, really snappy. It's like doubly snappy because of that. And I don't know. I'll show you the neck position and see what you think. It's kind of goodish for the high gain tone. Middle position. By the way, going straight into my DAW, pod farm, tone all the way down. Will it go woman tone, neck position, tone all the way back. Through an amp sim, no less. This thing will sustain. It's very resonant. And the really crazy thing about it is it's super light. It doesn't really look like it would be a light guitar. Very light. GearGasms number of the week is 2 out of 3. That's how many lead singers in the Stone Temple Pilots that died way before their time. You think that new guy's a little nervous? I'd be if I was him. The lead singer gig in Stone Temple Pilots is probably more dangerous than being the drummer in Spinal Tap. Aww. Hope you got good insurance. Kidding aside, I know you're going to want to hear the actual clean from this. You know, we had some fun earlier with the tracks. Obviously, you heard it could do some stuff, but I'll just let you actually hear the guitar by itself. middle position. Bridge pickup. Maybe it's just a prejudice of mine, but there's almost nothing to me that sounds worse than a humbucking bridge pickup that's just completely bare-ass naked clean. I've yet to hear one that I like. I know what you're thinking, the clean tone's kind of okay-ish, but can it Kansas? Close my eyes, but only for a moment. Alright, I've dialed up an in-between tone because I know that's important to hear how a guitar sounds. This is kind of an in-between bluesy sort of tone. Let's both pickups together. Some of it, of course, to be fair, it could be the amp software. Modeling and Sims and everything, they do real good cleans really well, and they do high gain stuff really well, but it's those in-between tones, they just have a hard time keeping up. Here's some single notes in the middle position. Tell you what, I'm finding out why, even with the cool chord design coming in here, this is not a sit-down playing guitar. I'm struggling mightily. Let's hear the neck pickup in this sort of in-between thing. I don't know. I'm always reluctant to call a guitar a one-trick pony. Obviously, it's got a couple pickups, it's got a tone knob, it's got a volume knob. I'm sure guitar players more gifted than I could take this thing and play it in a lot of different genres. But I think for me, it just kind of does one thing. What did we learn today? We learned that Mike Tyson is a huge Kiss fan, even if he can't quite say it the right way. We also learned that the 2014 version of the Jackson RRT3, it's got a JB and a 59 in it. The new ones have the Seymour Duncan distortions, your mileage may vary. We also learned that the Jackson RRT3, it's a really cool looking guitar. It's very light. It's not at all ergonomic to try and play it sitting down. It's a stand-up guitar only. My final thoughts on the guitar, I've had it for a while. I've just never bonded with it. I cannot find a flaw with it anywhere. The frets are great. The pickups sound great. It's a simple layout. It's obviously got tons and tons of access high up the neck. I love the look of it. I love the inlays. I love the ebony fingerboard. I actually even love the gold hardware, even though it's not normally my thing. But for some reason, it is like almost always the last guitar I reach for. Therefore, it might get gone. As always, I thank you for your time. Don't forget to hit the like button. Please subscribe. Tell all your low rent friends to put the bong down and come subscribe to GearGasms. I ain't even going to ask you to buy a t-shirt because I know ain't nobody got any money right now, but that's okay. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell that crazy ass governor of Michigan about it because she'll probably try to make it illegal. But just keep yourself safe, keep things on the DL, and keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.